What's going on, guys? Welcome to the It Is What It Is table games, aka Iwi Table Games. My name is Leo and I'll be playing the red starter deck with leader Luffy, and Dan will be running the blue starter deck with Crocodile. This video is intended for those of you that are just starting to play One Piece TCG and give you an idea of the playstyles of each deck. If you like this type of content, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let us know in your comments, did we do good in this match? I don't know, let's find out.
Dan is here for the perfect start. Leo, why don't you give us an overview of the red starter deck?
High roll. The simplest way to describe this deck is kill before you get killed. The starter deck comes with rush cards, abilities to bypass blockers, and making use of your rested Dawn to power up and keep the momentum. So how do you think blue fares with red?
Blue versus red, aside from being a TV show, is a tricky. But you have options. First is to outlast red, which is the most common, and second is to outpace red by flooding the field.
So how are you hoping to achieve those two things?
It really depends on the opening hand, Leo. But for outlasting, you probably are looking for bounce event cards or enough blockers to keep you at bay until you get to the end game. For outpace, I think the two key cards would be Sentomaru and Mihawk, which will help me with flooding. I'm mulligan for the better card since my first draw came with too many high cost cards.
Turn 1.
I decided to play defensive and summon Law, a blocker.
And for me, as far as the red starter deck, the things that you're looking for in your hand are typically the one cost Nami, the one cost Chopper, who's a blocker, and maybe a rush Sanji. For this game, I was satisfied that I got a Chopper and one cost Karu. Not the most ideal start, but good enough.
Turn 2. I keep it simple this turn. I had one Dawn to my leader and attack, keeping 2 active Dawn in case you pull something big like an unblockable rush Luffy.
I do decide to take the hit in hopes for a trigger, or a Luffy actually. Note that I could have blocked with Chopper, but I'm trying to save him for later. But let me know if you think in the comments if you think that was a good move. And here comes the strongest character in the whole One Piece series, the King, or some dare to call him God. Usopp. Sadly, this Usopp is just an okay card for this deck, but still. And I attack with Luffy.
I counter with a 1000 counter Pacifista.
Then one more attack with a powered up Karu.
That chicken gets through.
Did you just call me a chicken?
No.
Turn 3.
I summon Jinbei in the hopes he can support me with an attack next turn. My next move is to attack the chicken. With leader, I attach one Dawn in hopes to waste a potential event card.
I did struggle with this call. I'm liking the level of pressure I can keep with Karu, so I do play my Chopper, and I feel at this point Chopper has done his job. Sweet Karu lives! And guess who I draw? The other card that I was saying that is key for this deck, Nami. And then if you're curious about what came out of my life when I took that hit, well, here it is. It's Sanji. I summoned that to the field.
Oh, thank God it's not another Usopp. I block your first attack with another Pacifista.
Well, that's 2 Pacifistas down and 2 more to go. Next up is Karu with 5,000.
And I take that. Proudly.
Last up is Rush Sanji. Let's go!
Not so fast. Don't forget about my Law.
I did forget about him, but well.
Turn 4. I summon Buggy. And Mihawk. Now to get rid of that damn bird.
Dude, his name is Karu for the last time. But thank you very much, because now he's a bird, not just a chicken.
Well, he's fried chicken now.
God.
Anyways, I'm starting to get nervous like a pickle right here.
Well, enough of that. Meet my Jinbei, which when attacking can give another card an extra 1,000 attack points. At this point, I feel Sanji has already done enough, so I decide to attack with him again, using Luffy's and Nami's ability to attach 2 Rested Dawn to him. I do choose to go for the board control by attacking the lesser Jinbei. Alright, let's go. Attack with the god level Usopp with 4 Dawns attached and...
Ha! You acted in my trap card. He's no longer a god. I play Trust Pad Launcher, returning your Usopp back to your hand, where it belongs, you puny god.
And Karu is back to avenge his little brother. Is this freaking Yu-Gi-Oh now?
Ha! My throat.
Turn 5.
I play my most powerful card, the Flamingo, returning your better Jinbei back to your hand. Then, I play a blocker. I add 1 Dan to Mihawk and direct my attack towards your Sanji. This activates his when attacking ability, which allows me to draw 2 and trash 2. Then I use the leader's ability, which allows me to bounce a card with cost 4 or less back to the owner's hand at the cost of 4 Dawn from the field to my deck. This is going to limit the number of attacks next turn. And lastly, I attack with my leader.
This may seem weird, but for red you do have to watch your life points, so I'm being a little careful. So I do end up using Usopp's counter to defend it. Sorry Usopp, please forgive me. My turn. I only have Nami on my field. I see 1 blocker and you only have 3 cards on your hand. So I start by attaching 2 Dawns to my leader and go for the attack. I'm doing this purely to get a feel for your game before I commit to something else.
Well, the life card has a trigger. Remember, most triggers are optional.
This changed my approach quite a bit. I was hoping to get an attack with Nami, but now I opt to basically summon Nami again and play my second Sanji. And same as before, I attach 2 Rested Dawn to him, then I go for the guaranteed attack by using Diable Jambe, which prevents you from blocking. That attack is successful. Oh, and what is this if not you beloved Captain Usopp?
Impossible! Turn 6. Seeing that summoning of Usopp, I need some board control and hope you're running out of steam. I clear his Sanji with Mihawk, then proceed to use his ability again. I follow that by summoning Law. All that is left is to attack with my 3 able cards. By swinging with Buggy.
I'm just being careful and protecting my life cards, and I do go for the counter.
2 attacks left, so first swing with my leader, then with Don Flamingo.
So the fact that you have 2 active Dawn makes me a little cautious. So, let's see what I can do here. I do summon Jinbe. Then I add 2 rested Dawn to Luffy and attack.
I push 1 Law in front of the Luffy train.
Oh man, dude, you're cruel against Law. What has he done to you?
He's just there to buy me an extra turn.
Let's try by attaching 3 Dawn to God Usopp and attack.
I counter with my 3rd Pacifista. You can't get past my Pacifista wall.
Turn 7.
I can't allow any attacks to go through, and somehow, don't ask me how, Buggy takes out His Majesty Usopp. Next come Marshall D. Teach. And well, say bye-bye, Jinbe. And rinse and repeat with Mihawk.
Not if I can counter it.
I swing to your face with Don Flamingo, then with Croc, and lastly, use Croc's ability to send Nami back to your hand. Remember, not a single attack can get through, aka, you shall not pass the Great Wall of Pacifistas.
Man, this is a super close match. As you can see, we're both at 0 life cards. I do draw the card that I was looking for. Mr. Straw Hat himself, soon to be the king of the pirates, Cause 5 Monkey D. Luffy. Dude, I have to say it. I love this card. Not only does the card have Rush, but attaching 2 Dawns, which is super easy with Nami and the leader ability, this card becomes unblockable.
Had no more Pacifistas in hand. So what could I do? But use the power of love, Leo. I counter with love. Mellow, giving me 4,000 power and allowing me to draw a card.
Finally see what you do against Luffy now.
Easy, I block.
Damn you. Turn 8.
Man, I was sweating. Enough of the pretenses. That was really close, guys. But I can't just relax yet. I play 4 Dawn to summon another Marshall D. Teach, bouncing your chopper back to your hand. Now with Don Flamingo, I go for the kill. And
your attack hits. Congrats, Dan.
Thank you.
We have a lot of starter deck matches coming up, just to give you a feel for how each one of those plays against each other.
Yeah. And make sure you leave a comment and subscribe.
All right, tune in for the next time.